It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about, man. What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this technology trophies Thursday? You say technology trophies Thursday. We was talking about, bro. We're gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say can in the pen, man? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in storage now. You go get you some on 76 MacArthur Giants Liquors. What I'm talking about, 82nd Hillside barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in 100. Thank you, young man. Now you know you come get it from me, but if all else fails, man, make sure you go to Amazon, cop that Funka Diatron, and make sure you cop that stick up. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you get you a hardback. Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC. What you say, bruh? Worldwide Incorporated. What you say, bruh? Worldwide. I ain't gonna say, bruh. What does that mean? I'm gonna say, hey, it means everybody. I'm gonna say, hey, everybody's included. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Yo, talking about it. Yo, talking about man. Yo, talking about everybody included, man. And Dugu Mike. Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? But before we do that, my mama say breast and whiskers when you're on TV, man. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users, no drug sellage, no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't you take a sip of the sip edge. You know what I'm talking about? No, I don't do it, man. Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Like myself, I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, man, I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I say I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? No, man. Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing, do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we have. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Just get back like I said. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing. I don't even know if I just did this, man. I just had a mental lapse. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good like myself, man. I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about, man? Bro, ain't got nothing against nobody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Brothers love me some everybody. My right. I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What you say, bro? That love. Back to YouTube community. You with me? Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about, man. What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this technology trophy Thursday? So what you talking about today, bro? Technology trophies. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all the niggas who never played hopscotch but didn't mind hopping turfs. I'm out of here. Man, you niggas tickle me, bro. I know I get on y'all nerves, man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I know I get on you niggas nerves, bro. And that's just how it is on technology trophy, man. So how we get to technology trophy? Cause y'all trying to make a new world in this computer. You know what I'm talking about? We living in the motherfucking world right now to where, nigga, you don't have to be nothing. Nigga, you didn't have to be nothing in the real world. You could have been a mark. You could have been a sucker, a Saguni, all that shit. But you could come up here to this motherfucking computer, you know what I'm talking about, and you know what I'm talking about? You can go further on this computer than you can win in real life. You know what I'm talking about? When it comes far as popularity. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Technology trophies. So what ends up happening is you don't got one real world accomplishment to brag about. You know what I'm talking about? All your motherfucking accomplishments come from this shit on TubeBuddy and shit. You want to tell motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Man, I got these many views. I got these many subscribers. Man, look at my audience and all that old shit right there, bro. You get what I'm saying? You get the that shit becomes your real world. Technology trophies. And the reason you don't want to do that, bruh, is because for one, you're gonna get delusional as a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna be delusional like the bitch. You're gonna start altering your own reality. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna get real weird. And once you see people do that, bro, you see them start sticking to their phone. You see them start sticking to that computer. You know what I'm talking about? And that becomes their real world. And somehow it's just like niggas playing fantasies again. You know how like when you used to be in your room playing, nigga, and you was the king of the land and shit, and everybody had to do, you know, little games you used to play in your room and shit with the G.I. Joes and shit, but you was the king. All hail the king. That shit takes you back to that shit right there, bro. So what's going on in the real world, you will put up a guard against. Like that shit not even happening. And you will tell yourself, this computer world, oh, that's the real one where you getting all them accolades where people treat you decent. You know what I'm talking about? Because in the real world, they still kicking you in your ass. They don't respect you. But on this computer, you going to respect, huh? Your profile picture, oh, man. They say your profile picture, they just show your profile picture. That garnered a lot of respect in this computer. They don't know who you is, do they? Nigga so straight out of comic book blood. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, bro, old lady. And you know what's sad? I say what's sad. I'm telling you, ever since I've been on this motherfucker, we living in a day to where you can't even say nothing. You know what I'm talking about? And me, myself, I'm not the one that just, I ain't really trying to call nothing out, bro. You niggas can stay that way if you want to. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to change. I'm just letting you know, if you the ones that share them behaviors is not no good behavior, so you're not going to get far in your life with them communication skills right there, bro. Because when we have a problem with doing it, we don't understand when we fake. We don't understand when we fake. We don't understand when we not solid because it's so much of a mix of a gumbo pot with everybody doing. So now all you got to do is see Jay-Z do something. And that's automatically going to make it cool for you to do because you seen him do it. And we stuck in a bunch of shit like that. Monkey see, monkey do. And y'all going to gauge if it's cool or not by the popular people who do it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you gonna find out. And we just some monkey see, monkey do ass motherfuckers. I ain't bullshitting with you technology trophies. But we gonna sit up here in the real world and brag about technology trophies. You know what I'm talking about? This shit ain't nothing to brag about, bruh. Anything you did, bruh, listen, if you got paid for that shit, I salute you, bruh. I can see you high siding with that a little bit. But I can't see you high siding with them invisible numbers, bruh. That shit makes no sense. And I know from personal experience, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I know that shit just be looking good, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I understand that shit with my own eyes. That shit just be looking good, bro. That shit don't be translating to no motherfucking money like that. It don't. Because if that shit translated to some money like that, you wouldn't even be talking about the views. You would be talking about the money you made. You know what I'm talking about? Technology trophies. Me personally, that's why I don't even look at that shit. And I know y'all be thinking, man, this nigga lying, and I don't give a fuck. But me, that's why I don't look at that shit. And I got all that shit on my phone too, buddy. You know why I don't look at that shit? Because you will get lost in that shit, bro. That's what would happen. You would look at that information on there, bro, and that shit would be telling you a lie. That shit, them analytics, and that's really how you get out yourself. Yeah, that's how you get out yourself, reading them analytics and following all that shit, bro. Because this is what that shit does. Take me, for example. You know, I probably got like a 99, when he got male and female, I got about 99 male, bruh. Ain't no bitches watching me. If some females watch me, bruh, they probably my family members. You know what I'm talking about? Or a few of these bitches that like, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? They think bruh sexy or something. It's them, you know what I'm talking about? But you will read that shit, then guess what you'll start doing? You'll start trying to appeal to the bitches. Because they ain't watching you. So now what you would do in your time, you'll be like, damn, I need more of a woman audience. Now you'll start doing content based towards women. Man, fuck that bitch. Don't watch this motherfucker, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Go follow that nigga that was lying to you, bitch. Y'all run away from real anyway, nigga. That's why you been running away since you was little. You ain't never wanted to hear real. When your mom and your grandma and them was telling you the real, nigga, you ran away because you didn't want to stand up under that truth. Just like so many of us can't do. We can't stand up under the truth. We only could, and notice this about people, technology trophies Thursday. We could talk about everybody else all day. It's only when motherfuckers want to start the conversation on us that we get defensive and deflective and shit. Now, it's no problem when we sit around up here talking about people all day, but the moment somebody get to talking about you, they hating. So what does that make you when you talk about people? Because on this thing called Earth, we just don't apply our own logic that we use on everybody else to ourselves. Just like y'all do that Bible. That motherfucker just comes in spurts. The Bible verses just comes when you trying to prove a point. You know what I'm talking about? Technology trophies Thursday. So a lot of y'all make y'allself go crazy, bro, trying to be popular. Trying to be, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all not even trying to crack this motherfucker for a bankroll. You just trying to be popular. You just trying to have a moment where everybody gonna look at you, bro. That shit don't be translating into money like that, bro. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I've been watching this shit forever, nigga. Before the computer was even popular, nigga. I've been watching this shit forever. You know what I'm talking about? What you gonna do is whenever you do that fake ass shit, you gonna have a big ass audience for that fake ass shit right then and there. You know what I'm talking about? Because them, like, you really want to know how people blow up? It's them fake motherfuckers. It's the miserable motherfuckers. It's the motherfuckers who agree with snitching and all that. That's how you really blow up if you want to blow up. That's all. There's more miserable motherfuckers in this motherfucker than it is real people, bro, on some real shit. So they be the ones wanting to see all that shit. And they gonna fool you. Or they gonna stick around. They gonna be on there every day as long as you guys have been talking about somebody. Now I done seen so many motherfuckers. This is what you think you can do. You think you can start one of them slander campaigns and blow up, right? Then all of a sudden change your channel. No, bro. Once you blow up off that slander campaign, you're gonna have to keep slandering motherfuckers to keep them people attention. You can't start up then all of a sudden, y'all. I'm finna show you how to feed caterpillars, man. Ain't no that same audience don't want to see that shit. If you ain't over there talking about a nigga or a nigga name in your mouth, them people gone. All them 50,000 people you had and all that shit, bro, them people gone, bro. Them people that moved on to the next drama. Yeah, them people that moved on to the next drama. Because the people who want to hear gossip and see, them the people that got y'all convinced that it's boring just being cool. They the ones got y'all convinced that you got to be running around here. I never seen a day that I thought a nigga would follow a nerd, bro. Not no nigga with some game about itself. Yeah, not no nigga with some game about itself. I just never thought that niggas would get into being like nerds. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. But that's what we have become, folks. Nerds. You know what I'm talking about? Nerds is what nerds does. But like I said, bro, all them numbers, that shit, it brainwashes you. Because you going to get the line to yourself. Because you already sitting around just wondering why you ain't blew up yet. So now you start studying this shit. Let me tell you something, bro. I know all that shit seem like some enduring shit when you say researching and studying. Do you know you could research and study some bad shit, though? That'll fuck yourself up. Just like you could research and study some good shit. Or you could research and start studying some shit that'll fuck you up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So now what you do, you call yourself a professor. So this is what we all do. We say we can sit back and analyze shit. Nigga, only thing you gotta analyze is yourself, bro. Cause analyzing this shit right here, bro, you ain't gonna do nothing but get on back of the train, folks. And you gonna become fake as this shit that was. That's what you gonna do. And you know what's hella funny? When we all first start off and you look at this shit, you can see where that shit fake at. Or when you first start, you see where that shit fake at, and you tell yourself you ain't gonna never be like that. Then guess what happened? Just give it some time. You know what I'm talking about? Because we don't watch ourselves enough. We watch other motherfuckers. And I told you, if you ain't really got no dedication, no willpower and shit, you one of them microwave motherfuckers. If this shit don't start happening fast enough for you, you gonna start coming with them WWF tactics, technology trophies. Because you tired of seeing other people post their monetization and their YouTube plaques, and you just tired of seeing everybody else getting a piece of cake. You know what I'm talking about? And you can't even lick that motherfucker. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. We say, bro, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Man, this shit just be life. You know what I'm talking about? You got to be your own son, folks. I was just listening to a Russell, man. That nigga said something like that, man. You gotta be your own sun and shine, man. You know what I'm talking about? But see, you don't even know the meaning of shining for yourself. You think the definition of shining is walking around in front of everybody in fur coats and limousines and shit, hopping out with the bankroll. You think that's your definition of shining? Realize a lot of people that be having money don't even know who they is, and that's where they get weird at. Yeah, just because you got money don't mean nothing, bruh. You know how many people got money don't know who they is? You know how many people dead rich right now, bruh, and inside their mind they living in turmoil? You know what I'm talking about? And this off subject a little bit, but you know it just be hella funny to me. I said, would be hella funny to you, bruh. Cause you know how y'all just crucify motherfuckers nowadays. You know what gets overlooked to me? And this is just me. I ain't calling nothing out of nothing, bruh. This is just me. Some shit I didn't peep. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't calling it out. But it just be funny to me, like, just look at the way the world is, bruh. Now they'll sit here and tell you about all this funny shit these niggas was doing. You know what gets left out? All them bitches that was cool with that shit. And this is where I just tell you the world is weird. So you mean to tell me you a bitch and you hanging around and freak offs with niggas? These the type of niggas you fuck with, bitch? And these the bitches you niggas be lusting behind. I'm like, ooh, that bitch thick. Man, that bitch hella bad. That bitch got real hair. You ain't even paying attention, bruh. This bitch was just up in the room with 5 men. Not even getting the train ran on her. Man, y'all better pay attention to the way people think, bruh. And then it's the motherfuckers that was always in the room that's gonna start the other conversation. The motherfuckers who was actually in the room that be having part, they gonna start the other conversation. They gonna have you looking at everything else, man. Somehow you gonna skip over the fact that they were also in that room. You know what I'm talking about? They also straight out of the comic book, bruh. Straight out of the comic book. But the world as a whole is weird as a motherfucker. If you ask me. Real weird, real weird. You know what I'm talking about? And this was what y'all in the rush. This is what y'all want to be part of. And y'all want to be part of this shit so bad. You say, bro, how you keep? Because y'all continuously try to connect y'all self to famous people. I ain't never heard or saw one nigga on this motherfucker ever come break down one of their family members' murder trial, one of their partners' murder. I've never seen a nigga come bust down a murder trial or somebody case. I've never seen a nigga do that to somebody he know for real. Never. They own people. I've never seen that, bruh. I've only seen niggas come up here with them high profile cases, them cases that everybody know, them people that everybody know, to come break their case down. That's how I know y'all want to be a part of that shit so bad. Because you stay talking about other people that don't know you. You try to connect yourself to the big story. Instead of trying to just be the big story. Yeah, you could be that story. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you could be the big person yourself, bruh. You ain't got to run around feeling less your whole life, bruh. And even if you ain't got nothing, you still don't have to run around and feel less, bruh. I don't know how y'all be looking at life. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all like people when it's cool to like them. Y'all talk about people when it's cool to talk about them. We the most silliest motherfuckers in the world, bruh. Something straight out of comic book. And notice how y'all only do that to each other. Other races and shit could call us gorillas, monkeys. Just hella shit, bruh. We don't be having no outrage for that shit. And when I say outrage, because this is where we differ. This is what's really wrong with the world, bruh. Especially for our community. We think sitting up here calling something out is fighting. You might be bringing some awareness to it, bro. That ain't nothing. That ain't even a fight, and that's what has gotten wrong with us. We just want to call shit out. Then we act like we the one. Then we act like we really advocating for something, like we was the first ones on that by calling it out. And that's the problem, bro, because everybody just willing to talk and ain't nobody really ready to get down for the cause. That's why so many causes. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. Old lady. You say, bro, why you mention that? Because if you actually had to get up here and get down for the cause, you just couldn't talk about it. Like whatever you was finna talk about, you actually had to fight. You would see how many motherfuckers, it wouldn't be that many conversations going on, bro. It wouldn't. Because a lot of niggas, you might even be tough. But you only tough with your own people, bro. Your toughness got a ceiling. You know what I'm talking about? Your toughness got a ceiling. You ain't gonna just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Throw caution to the wind, man. We just in a fight now. Where they at? You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna do that, bro. You just gonna be tough with your own people. Yeah, you can ride around, jump out, get down on niggas. You know what I'm talking about? We all could do that. We can. But like they got a lock in your head to where you think you just, I don't know, bro. Once you shoot, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Once you shoot, and you shoot who you aiming at, bro. It ain't like but they got in y'all head, even if you a shoot, bro, like you will point you ain't got no problem with pointing the pistol at just a regular blow Joe, but and then nigga like in your head, you wouldn't dare point a pistol at a government official. That's gonna get you in more trouble. Now, really, we shouldn't get into none of this, man. And I don't promote no violence, bro. But there is no difference. I'll just tell you that. The only difference is the way you think about that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I was just looking at something. I didn't even know this shit. Y'all seen this shit? Did it pop up on y'all shit too? When they had the SA dude, he didn't already got knocked down or whatever. But he was up there singing. He was doing a concert. Them niggas sent him a note talking about we finna kill you tonight. That nigga just finished his concert. They said they been trying to get on him. The dude knocked down the mafia dude or something about his sister or something about his family member. And they been on him ever since. You know what I'm talking about? But they saw that nigga in concert. And he wasn't even tripping. But you could see the look on his face. You could see him accept what was going on. And he just said, fuck it. Continue with the concert. Like, and then end up getting knocked down right after the concert. You know what I'm talking about? But they sent him the note telling him they was going to kill him. And like, I don't think y'all understand how much, like, that's nuts. Yeah, that's the definition of nuts. On some real shit. Somebody gonna say, man, that's the definition of stupid. It ain't nothing you could do, folks. It ain't nothing you could do, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't know how much nuts it takes just to accept that fact. You don't. You know what I'm talking about? It just take nuts to accept that fact, bruh. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Technology trophies. We hella weird in this day and time, folks. We is. This is the softest era that I've ever seen, bruh. And motherfuckers got sense, right? So motherfuckers know what's going on. But we'll sit here, bro, and we'll act like we just, I guess, vlogging or whatever, reporting on shit. And we'll act like if we sit up here and call out some racism somewhere we seen, we'll act like we participating in the fight. We act like calling shit out is the same as fighting shit. That's why I say motherfuckers shouldn't even talk about a lot of shit if you, like, it don't even make no sense to talk about something if, like, you're not prepared to change that shit. It's not. And we ain't gonna change shit, bruh, because we ain't even mad at shit. We just mad at each other. For whatever reason. You know what I'm talking about? We just mad at each other, bruh. We ain't gonna do shit. We ain't somebody. And look, when you hating ass nigga gonna say, bro, what the fuck you gonna do? I probably done already did it. But, I'm just gonna kick on back with my seatbelt off, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Try to live my days easy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? But that shit you talking about, I probably already done did it. You know what I'm talking about? And you know it's fucked up? Because I know from experience, the people who doing that shit that's really in the fight, I know they so motherfucking tired, bro. I know they tired. The people who really fighting the fight, I know they tired, bro. Because they been sitting around here fighting this fight for so motherfucking long, bro. And you just looking at the people getting dumber and dumber. That shit'll make you want to give up your fight, won't it? I ain't bullshit with you, bud. This world got a way of breaking you, bro. Don't let them kill your spirit. You gonna die one day, bro. Get the most out this motherfucker, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. Get the most out this motherfucker, man. Technology trophies. Don't be one of them motherfuckers that switch over to this computer, bruh. That shit just made me think about it live. I don't know. That motherfucker was about 2 years ago, though. Because we were still drinking and shit. This is when we used to have everybody up there, though. And we used to be on that StreamYard, right? But I remember a female said, and that shit caught my attention then. I gotta go find that live. But, she said some of the most delusional shit that I had heard. You know what I'm talking about? But it was something to the extent of, she was like, yeah, man, the computer is real good, you know what I mean? Because it's like, even if you're having a bad day in the world, you know what I'm talking about, and you're feeling down, you could just come to the computer and get some love. And I thought right then, that's what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you. When I hear people say shit like that, most of the time it be them in the world. The reason they ain't getting no love and all that shit, it be them. You get what I'm saying? Because we always come up here and talk about other people. But if other people was to come up here and talk about us, I ain't talking about nobody that's mad at you or whatever. I'm just talking about normal people. When you ask them their opinion of us, it'll be a little bit different. Because us as people, we just like to be us. Like I said. So when we come around, we want you to change, but we want to be us. And a lot of us, we ain't got no understanding and just normal shit no more. Common sense even. So now we come around and we just like to debate. But she said some, like, we something ain't in the real world. You could come here and get love off the computer and shit. Man, that shit crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. And that's what's wrong with people, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You know why you can get love in the computer? Because the people don't know you for real. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you can get love in the computer. Because it's just all talk. Nobody know each other. So I can tell you I love you. I don't even know you. You know what I'm talking about? Not that I got love for you. Oh, man, I love you. It's always going to be all love, but I don't even know you, bruh. And, like, on some real shit, don't that just sound hella fake? On the real, we just keeping it real with ourselves. Don't that shit just sound hella fake? I done met you on the computer, man. I've been knowing you for 3 days on the computer. We ain't even exchanged numbers yet. I just seen you up here for 3 days. You kicking it with me. I love you. We we just boosie, folks. We it. Technology trophy. And if you one of them motherfuckers that just run to this computer because you could communicate like that, you really can't. You ain't got no communication skills in real life. People really don't even like to be around you in real life because you don't never shut up. You know what I'm talking about? You always accusing people with shit. You always trying to tell somebody, no matter what conversation start, you gonna take control of that motherfucker and you gonna tell somebody what you know. Like what you know outweighs what everybody else know. We be doing shit like that in real life, right? Then we been fucked off all our real contacts, probably done stole something, you know what I'm talking about? We done did something scandalous, so people really don't like to be around us because our ways is really not that good. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, our ways, we come with too much of that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? That shit you forgot to read on the back of the package, but if you would have just read that shit, you wouldn't even got that. You be like, nah, this shit got way too much bullshit in it. You know what I'm talking about? You would put that shit back down on the shelf. We be on shit like that. So then we run to this computer where don't nobody know us. They just know the person we put up here. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, something straight out of comic book. Technology trophies. Don't do that shit though, bruh. Don't get brainwashed by this computer. Don't get to living in them alternate worlds, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because once you do that, it's going to take like a blackout for you. Like you ain't even be able to use your phone for you to wake up. You know what I'm talking about? Now you in the real world. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to take something like a blackout for you to wake up. You know what I'm talking about? When you can't get back on that phone. Or you can't get back on that computer when there ain't no more electricity running around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And you just got to run around this motherfucker and use your worldly skills. Don't let that happen. Because more and more on some real shit. Motherfuckers is doing chores in the real life to get to these computers, bro. Get back to these social media sites. It's almost like motherfuckers doing chores. So you'll hurry up and go to work and shit. You damn near getting in trouble at work on your phone. You can't even do your job. Y'all seen how many motherfuckers just got fired about that TikTok shit? Y'all goofy as shit, bro. You'll be better off. Look, if you ain't never knew, listen, man. You can go home after you get off. Put on your scrubs. Probably position yourself somewhere in your house like you still at the hospital. You know what I'm talking about? Or go to a parking lot or something. But you could just get off of work. You could finesse that some other kind of way. They ain't gonna even pay attention to where you was at. Cause you got on blue scrubs. They ain't gonna pay attention to where you was at. They just gonna respect the dance. You know what I'm talking about? But for some reason, we got to follow that trend, huh? That shit hella goofy. Especially, I don't even know if the fat bitch was lying. But I ain't gonna even call her fat. I say, bro, stop talking about people. I ain't even the big bitch though. She wasn't fat. You know what I'm talking about? Because when I be saying fat, bro, I be talking about them people like that be, y'all ever seen that show where you be all sucked into yourself and like you really can't move, like you be damn near weighing 1,000 pounds? That's what I be talking about fat. Some people big that ain't. If you can run around and do shit, bro, you not fat. You know what I'm talking about? If you you might just be big, but like if you could do shit, you not fat. You know what I'm talking about? Fat is when you know what fat is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Now, you might be big. You might even be uncomfortably built. You know what I'm talking about? But that ain't fat. Yeah, if you can still do activities and shit, run around and walk up hills, climb stairs and shit without all that shit, you just big. You know what I'm talking about? You not fat. Fat when you can't, like, you move every 3 seconds, you gotta stop, hold on, all that. Yeah. But anyway, man, you know what I'm talking about? Big bitch said them hoes lost their certificate and shit. I don't know what that bitch was lying, because you know how y'all be faking the phone, man. But if y'all did, that shit goofy as a motherfucker. We don't have no resistance no more. Technology trophies. And once again, you don't even be trying to get paid. That don't even be your main goal. You want to brag about them views. You want to brag about how many followers or subscribers that motherfucking video bought you, bruh. That shit is goofy as fuck, bruh. It is. You know what I'm talking about? Really bragging is goofy as fuck. Because as long as you living it, like, that shit just always has a chance to blow up in your face. That's why it ain't never really been good too high side. That's why I told you yesterday, when you high side, make sure you give back. While you high side, don't show off in front of people's face and not give them nothing, bruh. If you gonna high side. Them the rules to high side, folks. If you want to high side for real. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta give back, bruh. So when you pull up burning hella rubber and shit, doing donuts and shit, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? But you done gave everybody $100, man. You know what I'm talking about? You done laid it on the people. You done bought them alcohol. You know what I'm talking about? They got money to buy weed. Everybody happy. So you fuck around and wreck your shit, they ain't gonna laugh at you that hard. Because you really wasn't high siding like that when you was doing donuts and shit. You still was taking care of the people. Now, see, when you come through that motherfucker doing hella donuts, you done went in the store, bought all that shit, you came out teasing everybody, calling them broken shit and got that motherfucker. That's when it come back on. That's when that shit kind of blew up in your face. So once again, y'all, we got the rules to high side. Nephew says, old man, old lady. Nephew says, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Old lady. Yeah, man. The rules to high side. Make sure you give back while you high side, man. When you, if you showing off in front of people's face, bruh, leave them something. You know what I'm talking about? It's only right. You know what I'm talking about? Or go show off in somebody's face you don't know. You know what I'm talking about? You just can't do your people like that, folks. You can't. You can't. And if you ain't gonna do that, just go show off in front of some people's face you don't know if you're gonna show off. But it really ain't good to show off. But just in case you do show off, bro, make sure you leave something on the people, man. Lay something on them. You know what I'm talking about? They'll love you for it. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, technology trophies, and we done made that shit, or y'all done made that shit more important than y'all put big draws on shit. Y'all make people way more important than what they really is. So y'all want to be popular. You're not really tripping off no money. Now you want some money, but you ain't really tripping off the money. Your conscious effort is coming to you want to be popular. You want to come up here and act like I got 1,000,000 views, so I'm popping. I got 1,000,000 views, but I ain't got $1,000,000. Matter of fact, that 1,000,000 views ain't bought me nothing but 500. But we gonna act like the 1,000,000 views is $1,000,000. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna act like that 1,000,000 views value wasn't 500. We be something straight out of comic book, bruh. Something straight out of comic book. You fuck around, get 2,500. I don't know how much. I ain't got 1,000,000 views. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm talking about? Need something straight out of comic book, bruh. But you just want bragging rights on anything, bruh. I told you we so small minded. We'll show off with anything, bruh. With anything, bruh. We lost. Technology trophies. Don't get hung up on that shit, bruh. Don't make that shit important in your motherfucking life, bruh. Because once that shit become important in your life, real life gonna start for you, bruh. And you gonna start 42 faking, bruh. So you can sit here and try to, what y'all be saying, play the computer and do that shit if you want to, bruh. You can practice to be fake if you want to, folks. You can do what the fuck you want to do, bruh. And everybody say that, but yeah, follow everybody. I don't think you believe that shit. I think y'all think that shit take too long. Y'all starting to make me believe you'll try anything once. You know what I'm talking about? Anything. Crazy, bruh. That's why I would, I ain't gonna even give y'all that advice. But I'm telling you, you gotta have common sense sometime to watch shit, bruh. You just do. You gotta have common sense sometime to even interpret shit the way it's supposed to be interpreted, bruh. Because y'all play too much. Y'all do. But even when you looking that shit up, bruh, they tell you some dumbass shit. They tell you some shit to be brainwashed. They do. They tell you to start something, and they gonna turn you to a robot, bruh. If you look up this YouTube shit, how to be popular on YouTube, look what they tell you. Just look at what they tell you. They gonna have you chasing audiences and shit, and they gonna have you trying to come with a niche and all that. Nigga, all that shit gonna get you out of being yourself, folks. All that shit gonna get you to lying. All that shit gonna get you that unnecessary high side, and all that shit gonna get you up out yourself. All you ever gotta do is be your motherfucking self, folks. I don't think y'all understand that. How the fuck you even gonna get your blessings if you ain't yourself? Trying to be other people, bro, you ain't gonna get your blessings. You ain't gonna even get they blessings. I don't even think y'all get that's a sin, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't be reading that Bible. All that shit y'all be doing, all that shit is a sin, folks. All that envy, jealousy, following behind another motherfucker, all that shit, bro. All that, wanting the next motherfucker spot, all that shit boozy, folks. All that shit is a sin. Y'all can get up here and say another part of the Bible. You know God see you jealous? Like, we don't know you for real, right? So we ain't where you at. But do you know God see you jealous? Do you know God can see all them thoughts in your head when you talking about fuck this nigga, man? That nigga right there. Do you realize God can see when you doing all that shit? And you know he see that envy, don't you, boy? You know what I'm talking about? See, you can't get away from yourself. We can get up here and say anything, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Actions always been more stronger than words, bruh. The way you conduct yourself is the way you is, folks. And nowadays, it's like you niggas looking to become unraveled. You niggas looking to throw that fake nutty. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas ready to explode on this camera and shit. Like the Hart Foundation and shit. The Mouth of the South, Jimmy South. Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ready to come up here and explode in front of these cameras. Firepower. You know what I mean Gene? And all that shit. Firepower. Yeah, man. Y'all ready to do that shit. Something straight out of the comic book, man. You just make sure, man, if you is one of these motherfuckers running around here chasing these technology trophies, bro, just make sure you understand this technology shit from this real world shit, bro. Because the way y'all starting to talk and the shit y'all starting to say don't make no sense, bro. It don't. The little kids, they just had that shit on the news. They bullying the little kids with that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro. Motherfuckers walking around talking about how many followers you got on Facebook or shit. Like that makes you less popular. You don't get the fuck out of my face, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I thought you was finna come over here and, you know what I'm talking about, lay something on the nigga or something, buy a nigga lunch. You over here talking about some Facebook shit. Bitch, you don't get the fuck up out of here. Peanut butter sandwich eating ass, bitch. You don't get the fuck out my face with that shit, bitch. Yeah, y'all don't know how to tell people nothing, man. Technology trophies, man. You just make sure if you is one of them people chasing them technology trophies and shit, bro, and don't get stuck in the computer, bro. That's the moral of this story, folks. Just don't get stuck in the computer. Have enough common sense to know what's going on, bro. Reality from this shit right here, bro. Because you will get lost in this shit right here, bro. Ugh. And I'm not even talking about the person that you trying to play on. Listen, bro. I don't believe none of this shit up here. So I'm not talking about, like, I think all this shit gang. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about this is the person you see on camera and all this shit. I'm not talking about that, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about in your reality, folks. Because this shit right here, it has a way of changing motherfuckers' behavior. So when you get up off this shit, it's almost like you really never up off this shit. You never log back into the real world. You still inside your phone and shit. And that's what's happening to people, you know what I'm talking about? They getting trapped inside their computers like they or their phone, the social media sites. You know what I'm talking about? It's like you log into that motherfucker and can't log back off when you get them. It's like you trapped up in there. You know what I'm talking about? Up in there? You know what I'm talking about? Where are you? Here's my hand. God damn, they say blood, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, nigga, ain't nobody else is, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Just don't get trapped inside the computer, bruh. That's all. That's the moral of the story, folks. Have enough common sense, bruh. It's almost like when niggas be watching these TV shows, it's almost like the nigga who thought wrestling was real. You get what I'm saying? Don't be that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Just don't be that motherfucker, bruh. Know how to watch that shit for your entertainment or whatever, man, and then go on and handle your business. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be that motherfucker that think wrestling real. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga got hella wrestling costumes, and y'all ever seen one of them niggas in this room? This nigga got hella wrestling toys on it. Nigga got the Undertaker and shit, and the little figures all on this wall and shit. Nigga got hella wrestling costumes and shit. Nigga all them belts and shit. Be like, man, what's fuck wrong with this nigga here? You know what I'm talking about? That's just a little bit more than a fan, bruh. That's being obsessed. Like, you can have a little hobby, you can like all that shit, you know what I'm talking about? Now look, it ain't even nothing wrong with collecting that shit right there. I'm talking about you still playing with that shit though. You know what I'm talking about? That shit it just ain't up in there for collections. You know what I'm talking about? You up in there playing with that shit. You niggas so straight out of comic book, but I ain't bullshitting with you, nigga, in real life. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think all this shit game on this computer. I'm talking about in real life, bruh. Just don't be that motherfucker in real life stuck in the computer, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Don't start developing them ways and shit, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Because the way y'all think is suspect. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. They done made y'all more greedy and shit. They done made y'all more unreliable, just like some fuck shit. They got y'all more in the I want to get over on the motherfucking y'all. They just got y'all in the rationalizations. They got y'all in everything. Like it ain't cool just to handle the business the way the business is supposed to be handled. It ain't nothing cool in doing that. Something always got to. It just always got to be some bullshit, and that's what they promoting. You know what I'm talking about? So watch yourself, folks, cause that shit really don't make no sense to me, folks. It don't. It just don't. Y'all got too many fake shit. Do you realize we living in a society where a motherfucker Saguni could say some shit and that shit'll be a catchphrase in the motherfucking world for the next 6 months? Everybody running around here saying some shit that Saguni came up with. Man, y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. There ain't no more resistance. You ain't even got nothing to side yourself. So once again, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, man. You can go do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what's up, bro? Old lady. You could go do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not trying to tell you to go do nothing. I'm not trying to tell you not to go do something, man. You know what I'm talking about? Watch your motherfucking self. If you do that shit, nigga, that's on you. You gon' you only got as much time as you got on this motherfucker right here. Brand, what you do with that shit is on you. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to tell you to do nothing or don't do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Live however you want to, my brothers and sisters. More power to you. I'm just saying, if you listening to a motherfucker, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? Have enough common sense to know the difference, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of shit, this is just brainwash they got motherfuckers playing. You see how they got all these niggas running around hopping like a kangaroo and shit to the dance? Niggas some star of the comic book, bruh. And that's the only, like, that shit right there, they got everybody in the world could do that shit, but that's the only type of shit we could come together for. You know what I'm talking about? Hopping around like kangaroos and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all some straight out of comic book, bud. See, we'll come together on some shit like that so quick. So quick. When them dumbass challenges, please, bruh. Who did it better, face having ass nigga? Man, y'all some straight out of comic book. God God damn. I say, blood, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, bro. They not. I ain't bullshitting with you. Just know the difference, bro. Be somebody in the real world, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because there's too many motherfuckers, I'm telling you, bro, that never had a chance in the real world. And you come up here, bro, and you fuck around, get, I don't know. You start gaining some, traction on this motherfucker right here, bro, and, I don't know, bro. It's almost like that should have changed your mind, bro. I don't know. But that should make you feel, I don't know, I guess like you popular. And you cool with that. Shit don't make no sense, folks. It don't. Popular ain't gonna never get you nothing. Might get you stabbed in the back a few times, but popular ain't gonna never get you nothing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Now, having some money and being popular, that's a little bit different. But if that shit don't translate to no money, bro, that shit ain't nothing to be happy about, bro. That's just like being broke and being hella known. What the fuck is the benefit in that? I don't know, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. That's like being a well-known broke motherfucker. What's up, boy? Hey, I see you. You know what I'm talking about? What the fuck is the benefit is that? That shit crazy, bro. Because once again, man, a lot of y'all just never live real life. So, like, the shit that y'all be crying and fussing and shit about now, bro, that shit has always been normal life, bro. Y'all done made the bitches, y'all done made these bitches better than what they really is and all that, bro. Niggas being fucking just bitches selling dope, getting money, driving cars, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They been doing that for life, folks. That shit just normal, regular shit. But that's the shit y'all complain and be fussing about and shit now. Bitches and all, man. You niggas don't know how to check no bitch. That's what it is, bro. That's some real shit. Y'all just get, I don't know. Y'all too busy wanting to be told something, bro. Like the pimp said, bro, everybody was laughing at her. I keep telling y'all that, the nigga kept writing that bitch. The bitch wasn't writing him back. That nigga kept on, they kept laughing at that nigga talking about he keep on writing that bitch, man. That bitch ain't wrote you back yet. The pimp turned around and said, see, that's what's wrong with you soft ass niggas right there, man. I ain't even trying to hear what the bitch say. I'm trying to tell the bitch what's going on. Nigga, I don't need to know what the bitch say. Nigga, I don't need to know what the bitch is, nigga. Nigga, I done told the bitch what's going on. God damn, blood. God damn, man. Technology trophies, bro. Know the difference. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, if you got common sense, you know what you're doing. I see you, man. But don't be one of them motherfuckers like that, bro. Acting like with no physical money, a million views means something. With no physical money, a million followers means something, bro. I mean, I'm sure that you probably could translate that shit into some money, bro. But that shit don't be like that all like that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So it makes me to believe like motherfuckers, like you want to be popular, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I don't understand that. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't never been popular, bro. Don't nobody know you was. You ain't never been celebrated. You ain't got no partners that love you like that, bro. God damn, blood. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, bro. Wow, like, I don't know where y'all came from, bro. Where y'all been, bro? Like, this shit been going on for a while, folks. This shit been going on for a while, bro. Just like I said, selling dope fucking bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Driving down the streets in cars. Up and down the street, bro. House parties. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't know. It ain't for me to get, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. I don't get it. The same shit y'all complain and be fussing about, bro. That shit just, I don't know, normal life. I'll never get it, man. Technology trophies. I'm just gonna tell you that, man. Know the motherfucking difference, folks. Don't get trapped inside the computer in the real world, bruh. Don't be going around, because too many, I'm telling you, bruh. In the real world, you motherfuckers running around talking about they ghosting, and man, y'all sound like something straight out of comic book, bruh. Y'all sound like y'all watch too much YouTube. That's what y'all sound like. On my mama. I told you niggas talking about like you niggas say anything. We flying out, bro. Y'all in the same city, bro. Like like the youngster on the play talking about Ferragamo bills and shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Blood, you want one of them? You don't want to go get your money first, bro? You niggas so straight out of a comic book, bro. I don't know, bro. Which I don't even understand what y'all trying to fit in too. I guess this shit called society, man. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bro. You gotta watch yourself, bro. You gotta keep up with yourself, folks. And that's that keeping up with the Joneses shit, bro. That's what's gonna keep you down on some real shit. You gotta keep up with yourself. That's why it's good to know what the fuck you like. Cause if you just did that yourself, bro, cause you might not like a bunch of shit, bro. If you just kept your life to what the fuck you like, you'll be better, bruh. But you won't do that in these days. You know why? Because what you like might be not cool. So it's embarrassing. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to sit here and do what everybody else do, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You can sit here and budget, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But that ain't cool in the real world. Because if you ain't running around this motherfucker popping bottles and, you know what I'm talking about? That's why you be in the house with that cheap ass E&J. Hey, bullshit with you, nigga. I ain't bullshit with you, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker over there drinking that shit. You embarrassed to bring that shit out around, man. That's just what you drink, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Let them niggas know that's how you budget your thing. God damn, why you fuck with it like that, bro? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else here. And I'm finna get up out of here because Brown on the go, man. But yeah, technology trophies, man. Make sure you know. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, make sure you know the motherfucking difference, bro. You can blend in and get trapped in this motherfucker if you want to, bro. See how good that shit work for you. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, I ain't trying to tell you to do something. I ain't trying to tell you not to do something, bro. Just have common sense to know the difference, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the number one road to not knowing what's going on, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's the number one road. Not and when you don't know what's going on, bro, that's when you start losing yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you don't even know where you at. I ain't bullshitting with you. On some real shit, man. Get in tune with yourself, folks. And that's all you need to do, bro. Technology trophy. What do I know? On you could prevent forest fires, man. Hang on, I'm talking about with that one right there. You don't remember nothing else. Hang on, I'm talking about always remember. You know what I'm talking about? It don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.